Okay, going to, so yeah, ads aren't working still. So I think it could be either that I don't have the copy sorted because haven't done an avatar on the dealerships or the list. So having an interview tomorrow, figure out the avatar from our dealership owner. Was going to post in some groups to talk to other dealership owners, so that I can create my copy and content towards them when I do ads for them. Also, I'm going to be handing out a bunch of resumes to automotive dealerships so I can understand their business, and also I can see what it's like, and also get a job as getting more money. And then I'm going to try and negotiate with them some sort of, hey, like maybe I start work at 10:30, finish at 6:30, run ads for them, or maybe I just get paid a little bit less, do a little bit less work so I can do my own business from like 3 a.m. to like 10:30 a.m. That's sort of what's going through my head, and I think I'll probably get a job pretty quickly. With my resume being in sales and sales management, I think I'll get a job pretty quick. And then what's coming up for me is, what's really coming up for me with a whole bunch of value in this, is that the truth of, hey, if you're in an environment where people are smarter than you, like I think my IQ, I think I did a test, it'd probably be somewhere between 100 and 120, probably about 110. That's a bit above average, like that's not that smart. Especially when you're working against people with like 130, 140, stuff like that, like really smart people. So if you can't be smarter than somebody, and then at the end of the day, everyone can really only work like 12, 13, 14 hours a day, whatever it's going to be. So work, like you can definitely work more, but like if someone's smarter and they're working as hard, like how are you gonna win? And what comes up for me is doing the shit that other people won't do. So a lot of people wouldn't have wanted to work at a bar, but I had to do it for a bit to give it that money. Now it's the next step. And a lot of people wouldn't want to work in an auto dealership. I get it. But I'm going to step in there and get it done, make some more cash, and then the next step after that, doing the shit that people don't want to do, I believe compounds, and then it's going to pay results. So, and then if people are smarter and they're working just as hard and they're doing the shit that other people don't want to do, like I don't know how the fuck you're going to win that. Like, fuck me. I think at that point you just got to accept that life's not fair. Like really, life's not fair. So you just got to, I don't know. I don't know at that point. So I think, but what is still left is that I don't believe has been capitalised on, is doing the shit that people don't want to do. I think IQ, you really don't have a choice in that, and I believe with work ethic, you can definitely outwork people for sure, but I mean, like, when you're really working really hard, like harder than a lot of people, other people are also going to be working really hard as well, harder than a lot of people. So like no matter how hard you work, there's still going to be people working at that level. So you just got to find ways to get more out of stuff, and that's where I think you got to do some shit that like culture just says is icky, and I hear it and like internally can absolutely hate it with a fiery passion, and literally I don't want to go and fucking just do some bad shit. And just like, honestly, like for me it's super hard. You know how hard it is to go work at a bar at 27? And I'm like, and I understand, like, if you work on the bar, I get that. But still, for me personally, it's like, dude, like, I can't handle it. Like, I can't handle it. It's like, I feel people judging me and shit, and it's like, I could do it because, hey, it's going to get me what I want. That's the only reason, because it's going to get me what I want. So yeah, and I mean, I think that's the truth. You just gotta do this shit you gotta do to get what you want. Because other people start doing that, then I don't know where the opportunity lies. You know, like when someone that's smarter, working just as hard, and doing the shit that nobody else wants to do, where's the opportunity in that? And I don't know, I might have lost some people with the reasoning for doing what other people don't want to do. And what I mean by that is I had a choice, right? So I could, when I was starting this thing, I could have collected this business. I could have collected just like government assistance and just lived off that. And that would have given me more time. And hey, maybe that's still the right thing to do, I'm not sure. But I chose to work, in the bar, which gave me more money, which means I could market faster, make mistakes faster. It's pretty much what's happening, make mistakes faster. But it basically be able to get me to get to where I need to be faster. Because I believe that shit, doing the results of doing the shit that no one wants to do will compound over time. But yeah, that's all I've got to say about that. So cheers.